So much drama in the MSP, right on the heels of the Minnesota Vikings announcing that longtime head athletic trainer Eric Sugarman was going to be parting ways from the team after 16 seasons. Woo, woo. Our guy, former Vikings edge rusher Ifeadi Odenigbo, came in and just flamethrower, nuked everything, baby. So on the tweet of Gessling reporting that Sugarman was out, Ifeadi replied, Eric Sugarman was not a good man, so whatever narrative you guys think of him, it's been fabricated. Woo, woo. Wow. Coming in hot, man. And Ifeadi living up to his Twitter handle of the storyteller. He goes on, it was my rookie year with the Vikings. I was put on practice squad during the season. I had a small injury and I wanted to get treatment, so I asked the trainers to see me. Eric Sugarman tells me, quote, I wish I got paid $6 figures to work 3 times a week, end quote, and then he proceeded to ignore me. This is one of many stories and encounters people have had with him on a regular basis. So, wow. So he's going there. And also on Instagram around the same time, Ifeadi just put up the whole Batman, I'm vengeance. Right? I'm sure it's just coincidental since the Batman is out. It's also a very good movie, by the way. So now, full disclosure, I know Ifeadi. Yeah, we're cool. Hell, he's probably watching this video right now. What up? And this is not the first time that I've heard rumblings about Sugarman. All the things I've heard is not that he was a bad trainer at all. Like, that isn't it. Like, just that he had maybe a bad bedside demeanor. So you can be a jerk and be fantastic at your job. You know, look at Belichick, look at Saban, look at 3/4 of the CEOs in this country, right? But it is just another piece of the puzzle of the Spielman's aloof. Zimmer throws everyone under the bus and never takes responsibility. Sugarman can be dismissive of injuries, blah, 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 blah. The whole fear-driven organization thing that Kendricks was talking about, the whole toxic culture that has been alluded to, we're starting to see what was going on the last couple of seasons through some of these cracks, and I think you're going to see more and more as some of these current Vikings players become former Vikings players, because you think Danielle Hunter has some thoughts on the former regime, maybe about how they handled or portrayed his tweak of the neck. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. And I understand, like, especially older fans would be like, oh, players are soft nowadays. You're getting paid hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. Of course, I'll be yelled at all day long, please. The St. Junction boys with Bear Bryant back in the day, man. And, hey, employees want to be treated like men, like adults. Such a novel concept, right? And it just seems like no one was happy. It's starting to come on. It just seems like no one was happy to come to work for the Vikings the last couple of years. Maybe that's why they missed the playoffs 3 of the last 4 seasons. Maybe that's why they're never above 500 since 2019. I don't know, right? No wonder this damn team underachieved, as we're just finding out more and more and more. And, I mean, you just wait. Like, I want to read. I really do want to read. This would be a fantastic book. Kirk Cousins' tell-all, his time in Washington with Daniel Snyder and that mess, and then his time here with the Vikings where Zimmer didn't watch film with them for 4 years. 4 years. Just crazy, man. But back to Ifeadi. He's obviously not lying. Like, I don't think that he would lie. I don't think that he would make this up out of whole cloth. So you do find a lot of times where former players have an axe to grind against coaches and maybe some support staff, maybe some executives, but also they're not wrong, right? So it just sort of is what it is at this point. And successful organizations, they don't have this. Like, they don't have this mess, and maybe that's why Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell coming in needed a clean slate. Pretty much everyone in the building, we're turning things over, we're burning it down and building it back up from scratch. Even though the roster is talented, like we said, it's very confusing how this team ended up 8-9 last season. But once you gave away a couple of close games, and then everything starts wearing on you. That's right. So they're going to try and rebuild this culture, every single piece of it, but we'll see. Your thoughts are thoughts. Our guy Ifeadi just mushroom clouding Sugarman. Let us know your thoughts on his thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.